Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends. Today's episode of Top Deck. We got a fun one here with Dimir Control, a metagame challenge winner, 7-0. Very excited about this by Stamp Musin. So congratulations, bud, on taking down the standard metagame. Excited because this is a very popular list. And in terms of what we have, we'll cover it here today on the channel. So welcome to the multiverse. As always, my friends, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below, or feel free to hop on the Discord server. It is available to you in the description, along with this deck list and the timestamps, where we'll break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your boarding with best of 3. We'll go play competitive Magic here today in both best of 1 and best of 3, my friends, and then do a little bit of retrospective and outtake in terms of where this deck sits. So very excited about this. I picked this one also for a particular reason. We'll cover that here in a second, but appreciate you tuning in again. Flip me that like if you enjoyed today's video, or just because. On top of that, great ways to stay up to date on things on the channel. Feel free to subscribe. You can always search my name, Mythras, for more information. And on top of that, we have great ways to stay connected and great benefits for you here as well. So thank you for all the subscribers and members and all that fun stuff. So, all right, here's what we got going on. Dimir Control, that's what you're here for today. Biggest pickups that we have. Boom, Hullbreaker, Horror. So if you haven't seen this yet, you are behind. So this guy's got flash. It can't be countered. Whenever we cast a spell, choose up to 1. Return target spell we don't control to its owner's hand. And return target permanent non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Essentially, if this guy hits the board, stays in the board, and you have cards in hand, it's pretty much game over. That's going to lock everything in. So that's the biggest piece here. The other one that we're comboing it with is Leer. So we've seen Leer before, but this allows us to play cards from our graveyard as if they have flashback. It's equal to the card's mana cost. Now, on top of this, those spells can't be countered. So very, very powerful here. Now, why I do like this deck on top of things is it's got a ton of one-offs, which I'm always a fan of. Many of you know that. It gives you more decision paths and things to play for instance as well. So those are all key parts. Now, the other one that this has in here is Wash Away. I really like this card. It's got Cleave, counter target spell that wasn't cast from its owner's hand. You can counter any spell as well if you need to, which can be very, very big and very, very, in terms of the stack, well-timed, or clutch, as we like to say as well. So those are a couple of the other key pieces within the shell. I like this one, like I said, because of those one-offs, and very excited to cover it here on the channel. So strategy objective of this list, tie down the early game, tie down the mid-range game, get to that late game, and you're just going to absolutely smash face just with those two. So that is what this is all about. Obviously, we have a win condition here with Hall of Storm Giants, and we got Hive of the Eye Tyrant as well in this list. And obviously access the sideboard when we need. Good job pulling 3 here. Hopefully that's all you need to close your match out. Now, being that we want to get to the late game, let's figure out how we're going to break down our best of 3 matches in 3 ways. Aggro, mid-range, and late game aggro lists, mono white, mono green. We got mono red goblins. We got other Boros aggro. We got Rakdos vampires, Marty vampires, a host of other things in this space. Here, the big ones are going to be Shadow's Verdict, essentially it. You got other stuff that's going to take your board wipers off. That's essentially all you got to do. Survive long enough, kill your opponent's creatures, and you're going to be good to go. As we move to mid-range, things like mono green, we got Selesnya Life Gain, which we played yesterday. You can check that out. Additionally, Selesnya Humans in this space. We got Izzet Dragons or other tempo decks, spirits, those kinds of things here with Azores as well that you may hit. Here, same thing, Shadow's Verdict for more creature base. As you move off creature base, you might want to go with Dread Fogue. Probably said that wrong. Raven Enfeeblement's great against white, and potentially Malvin Hermit for counterspell, and go blank potentially as well. So big ones to think about. You're going to flip out the kill spells if that's what you need to do. Last but not least, we get to control. We got Dimir Control, popular list. We got Grixis Control. We got Grixis turns. We also have Izzet turns, Izzet Epiphany. Dragons bridges the two as well. A host of other things, my friends in the space, like Azores as well. So here, really, it's going to be about pulling cards out of your opponent's hand, be countering those cards that they're trying to play, and then go blank. Ripping cards out of their hand and get stuff out of their graveyard as well. So that's the other piece that's really nice about Go Blank that people forget about. You're going to pull out all your kill spells, flip those in, and that should help you out in terms of what you need to do to lock up against the mirror match or other control decks, my friends. So that is the strategy objective of this list, along with how we're going to board for best of 3. Let's go play that competitive Magic here today, as we always do, my friends, with our lovely metagame smasher deck. Nonetheless, yesterday we did the mono black control. You can check that one out today. Dimir Control. All right. Hopefully you are as stuffed as I am from our lovely Thanksgiving Day holiday here in the States. We will keep this. We don't have a turn 1 play. We could play that. Might as well play it that way anyway. Not gonna matter. We could play this just to play power word kill, which could have made a difference. Leave it like that. Double layer hurts us, particularly in best of 1. Take it off now. A wool. Simic ramp. Ooh, Bant. Bant it is, huh? So missing that land drop's gonna hurt us pretty badly. Ooh. Enchantments phase out. We'll get that thing off, hopefully. We'll see. Ooh! Nothing's gonna phase now. So we got all the right stuff here. The question is, do we get the lands? Ooh. We're still getting hammered. All right. As my computer spins and complains, there we go. Now, if they pop the lair, we can pop it back to their hand. Now we're sitting not bad, but we still yet again, there they go, need there we go. So now we can see what they're going to play and play accordingly. That's going to be the big one for us here. We'll let that hit. Play this one first. Choose 2. Grab these. So we pop Thalia back first. Grab the draw. Probably flip that out anyway. Could have grabbed the life. Did not do that. Not be enough. Be enough. Now, we still have our Field of Ruin. So we can hit the layer. I'll let it grow first. See where they put these. Not lethal yet. They'll hit the other Leer. That might be good. Ooh. They're so good though. Ah. We didn't get any of our wipes. Just too bad. There's one. To only attack with the 1/2, right? Ugh. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Owl got us. Let's go to our next matchup here. So didn't quite get the right mana mix there early. We got punished. We certainly got punished because we did not get to where we needed to. All right, on to the next one here. Voodoo Yoo-Hoo. So I'll play that, then that. So we're at 2. Problem is, none of that's good now. Just too bad. Could have kicked Monk back. We're dead either way here. No matter what we hit, we're dead. Horribly, horribly, horribly did not hit any kill spells. Not good. Not working for us today with our control deck. I feel like whenever we play control, even though we're playing in an aggro dominated meta, we still don't hit our outs. Certainly for best of one, it'd probably be a little bit more targeted in terms of some of the board wipe stuff, but it happens, my friends. All right, Axion. We go first. Let's mulligan here. Is this any better? Not much. No black. Black's heavy in the deck. In terms of lands too. Just not our day. It's all right. Ooh. That's really painful. Really painful. Now we can counter it with Wash Away. I'll play a land though. Oh my gosh. All right. We'll leave it at that. Wash Away is good. Comes a dragon. All that. This is so painful. Nothing we can do. We'll give it to him. There we go. 4. Won't make a difference though. So as soon as they drop the dragon, these guys got 6 here. They know it. It's worthless. Choose 2. Ooh, they didn't have it. Maybe waiting for one more? Well, they were waiting. Boom! Not our day. Best of one. We got absolutely crushed today with Dimir Control. Not the right mix in terms of lands or any responses with our deck here, unfortunately. So that is how it goes in Magic. We like to show that because it is not perfect by any means. All right, traditional standard rank. Let's go ahead. Dimmer Control here. Now, we do know where most of these key decks sit in the meta, so not too worried about it. Ideally, we just like to try and show what we can for you in terms of what makes sense with these decks. All right, we can keep this. Boom, boom. All right. Mono green, is it? Is it? Is it? It is mono green. We'll take that thing off. Now we could have played that. That's fine. Get to 5 earlier. That will counter. Ah. We will get beat to death by Faceless Havens. Oh my gosh, what a day. What a day, Planeswalkers. This is just something else. All right. This doesn't help us. This doesn't help us. Most of the stuff that we have is not going to help us. This is what we need. We already have it in our deck. Shadow's Verdict, I guess. We could have brought in another one. It's all right. I cannot believe that we got squished that bad. We're going to keep it because of the lands. Oh, there's a Faceless again. Gonna take this thing off this time. Go 5. And go 3. So brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They just need 2 creatures. We didn't hit any of our clears again. Huge bummer. Huge bummer today with Dimir Control. It's too bad. Too bad. Good news is we did get to see each of the components of the deck. Bad news is nothing lined up for any deck that we played. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. Again, Dimir Control. This was a 7-0 metagame challenge deck by our friend Stamp Musin. I know it's a very popular one as well, so we'll talk about that here in a second. Did not do it justice. It happens. We had some nice heaters here earlier, but now we got smoked. So with that best of 1, 0-3, crushed our soul, and then best of 3, 0-2, continue the soul crush. So where's this thing sit in the meta? So in terms of some of the key top decks, best of 1 and best of 3, it's actually not one of the stronger decks, even though it is a very popular deck that is played in terms of what's going on. So given our results today, given what we have in the meta, it's roughly a little slightly over 50% win rate actually. So I would say bottom of tier 2, potentially top of tier 3. So maybe that is what was supposed to happen, my friends, because we did play some of the stronger decks. Some of those we should have beat though. So it happens. And that's both for best of 1 and best of 3. So if you have questions, if you have comments, let me know down below. Love to hear from you. As always, on top of that, feel free to hop on the Discord server. That information's in the details, along with the deck list readily available to you, and great ways to stay connected and up to date on all things on the channel, my friends. So here in the multiverse, we got a lot going on, so appreciate that support. Flip me a like if you enjoyed the video today, if you enjoyed seeing me get my face beat in, because we've been on that kind of streak lately. So sad days. We'll get there. With that though, appreciate it as always. Appreciate the members. Great things there for you. Don't forget to subscribe, stay up to date on all things here on the channel. Last but not least, lots of great things still coming up. We got more standard top decks, historic top decks, jank. Gonna get to live streaming, as I always say. Friday night meta, weekly series here on the multiverse, and last but not least, our tier list and fast facts and a whole bunch of other things. So stay tuned for all the goodies, my friends. We'll see you again soon. Until then, stay safe, take care. Mythras out.